If you hadn't noticed, I did it again. I bought a Camaro. Now, don't yell at me. You know, it's not another project. It's a parts car. I know it's a pretty nice parts car. I know it's a LT1 too. But I'll show you the car. We go over it, and you can tell me what you think. I think it's going to be a lot of nice parts for the other projects here on the channel. And the rest, in case you didn't know, the rest to go on eBay, because I sell on eBay. Description below. So this is a convertible. 1994, 93 model. If it's a 93, it has the special computer, in case you didn't know. Only a junk man would know that. The 93s have a 1 year only computer, and it's super expensive. Like if this is a 94 but a 93 that's kind of was built late, like on like November or December, it would be considered a 94. It would have the 93 computer, and that would pay for the car, because I gave $500 for this. It had brand new tires just put on it. The rims in great shape. Now this car was a running and driving car. We got it off Shane. You seen him here on the channel, unless you knew. You know, he had the Suburban and a few more cool rides, and I got my fingers dirty. There we go. But he tore the transmission out of it. This being an LT1. You can see no transmission. And he took it, have it rebuilt, and it went a few months, and the transmission, I guess he never heard from the boy, and a bunch of this and that. I don't know the story in details, but stuff came up. He sold the car, so I didn't get a transmission with it. So that's somewhere. But, you know, it's a parts car. It didn't need a transmission. Had a dent in the quarter panel. Some rust. It's got my Daytona jack in it right now. Harbor Freight to the rescue for the win. That's a good old jack. A very good jack. I would recommend them. You can see that's the interior. Windows work, he said. That's good. He had new exhaust put on it. Flowmasters a while back. Duals. If you look down through there, there's another Flowmaster. Usually people just run that one muffler. That's the back bumper. It's got these tail lights. He said he bought these new and this chip was always like that, but it ain't broke the seal. So I might put these tail lights on eBay, discount them because of that chip in the corner. They are pretty tail lights. I mean, somebody's on a budget, you know, I appreciate them. I mean, if you have tail light covers, you ain't gonna notice that. Ain't gonna notice that too bad in the first place. I'm happy to have these tires. We could put them on the Firebird project, but I think I'm going to put them on the El Camino. Maybe with 3-inch spacers, because them's pretty wide tires. They're pretty meaty. He said the top does work, the power top. It goes up and down, which is good. The doors don't sag. That's extremely hard to find on any of these 4th gens. It's got a fancy CD player, it looks like. I can't even tell what kind that is. Looks like it's missing a plate or something. Or if that's just how it's made. The back seats we can have upholstered. From my buddy Josh, Outlaw Upholstery. Check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He's actually featured in some videos here. And he could fix them right up for a Firebird Trans Am project. Because, honestly, the Firebird's prettier than the Camaro. I know I'm going to hurt some people's feelings, but, you know, is it just so ugly you got to love it? I don't know. You tell me. Look at it. Like, they took and they was like, let's design a car. And then whoever designed it was like, that looks like a car. That's a Camaro. I don't know what this is. It's Camaro in name, but I don't even know. Even the LS1s with the catfish front end, you know, Trans Am. Now that's somebody knew how to build a car. They said make a car, that was a car. And then I don't know how you get the same platform in two different looking cars. I don't know. Which one you a fan of? Safety binders. This is just a loose safety chain in case the binder goes. It's always handy. I like double binding stuff I haul. Just because the winch cable, you can only do so much. You know, that binder over there stays tight. I got different style binders. It was late and that one works. And then, you know, it's chained in the back. Got all kinds of chains, and we got a toolbox on the other side full of stuff. I need to get up here to show you the LT1, but you know, it takes a little effort getting up there. I made it. And I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't just jump up here. Now I got to walk this thing here in my shoes that ain't tied. I'm about to close this door. Oh. It's missing rubber here. I'm sure that leaks. You know? Let's go on over here. Mirror looks in good shape, as long as I don't break it off. You know, I gotta get my return on investment from this car. So I think from the parts that I'm gonna sell on eBay, I get my return on investment. Now, I might part this engine out. This engine runs extremely good. I might build it here on the channel for a project. Let me know in the comment section if you watch this far. This is a LT1, and he said he put an opti spark in it because it had a bad opti spark. This is the transmission dipstick. I think I found my first eBay listing. Had a kind of new battery, he said. It's about 1.5 years old. But if I put this in something, I don't know, to keep it LT1, you know, with the fuel injection, or just go crazy and make it, because LT1 swaps was big in the early 2000s and 90s. Now LS swaps is, but make it carbureted. What do you think? Oh, computer, we can check it. Can't we? I can't till I take it out. I guess we'll figure it out one day soon. Let's go ahead and put this down. I mean, that'd be a hell of a El Camino motor. You know, I don't know. I'm talking to myself. You know, big plans and probably never gonna happen. See the Chevelle in the background, the Jeep. Oh, I picked up another car. This is a Buick LaCrosse. Transmission issues, believe it or not, too. The boy wanted $400 for it, and I wasn't too interested in it because I got enough eBay inventory. I got plenty of cars, and they stretch as far as the eye can see. And they stretch on down the hill, and they stretch this way. So I got plenty I need to get to. You know, I got to take them apart, inventory everything. But they wanted $400 to this. The Ford Williams ain't did nothing with yet. They wanted $400, had transmission leak. He didn't know for sure what it was, but it leaked a lot of transmission fluid. It was a work car, drove it back and forth to work. And wanted $400 for it. I told him maybe next week. I need to, you know, I got other things going on. And then he messaged me the next day. He said, $200 cash, come get it out of my way, you know. And here it is, $200. I take it. That's $200 in inventory here. It's got a 3800 Series 2. Look over some of the eBay boxes done in it. You can tell it's just an old work car. It runs damn good. I mean, if I had a transmission, I could fix it and put this one back on the highway. Hell, it might not even be the transmission. It could be a, you know, a hole in the transmission line or something like that. Because he said it leaked and poured transmission fluid when it runs. Could be the seal too. Let's see, what's that latch? My finger game ain't what it used to be. Okay, now this is just heavy hood. Heavy hood's heavier than the whole Camaro. Look at this clean engine. Kept the battery though. That's sad. but it's a Series 3 3800. Now, I don't know if the transmission is the same. I do got a Series 2 3800 come out of the Buick LeSabre that had the frame rust on it and transmission. If it was, we could fix this, and maybe I should just inspect this and see what's the matter with it. Honestly, I think not, because that takes effort. Now we don't want to put transmission in this thing. It's a Buick LaCrosse. I'm just going to part it out. Parts can go to people who need it. Need it more than I do, because I don't need to take this $200 car, put for about 3 days worth of labor, and then transmission fluid and filter change from the other car if it did fit. So that would probably put me about, if I count my labor, let's be honest, and fluid and stuff, about, because I done got the transmission, $600-700 in this car. Because I'm counting my labor. If you don't, you don't got the transmission, you just count your time as nothing, you ain't making no money. You say, well, what's this cost worth? $1,500? $1,000? It ain't worth it. Just part it out. The engine can go to somebody, hit one's good. Transmission, I have checked out. I probably part it out. Sell the pump, the guts and stuff inside the transmissions. You'd be surprised how many transmission shops needs internals of transmissions. Same for engines. If you get a bad engine, you can part it out too. But the interior stuff, people needs, just, these cars mean a lot to some people because they just keep going and going and going. But every now and again one does fall down. They are getting up in age. It's 2005 model. What can I say? Oh, we got a Nissan Murano though, and I hit my building the other day. That red building, well, Matt's building. It's going down to the shop down Matt's. He's putting a hot tank in it where you can hot tank engine boxes. Pontiac, the Maverick, ain't did nothing with the Maverick yet. Bought a 351 Cleveland, gonna have to stick it in it. Mercedes, drive it every day. And the Ford, I drive it when the tires is held up. These rims are crap. They are dog shit. They chrome and they peeling on the inside. They've been cleaned and they just too far gone. The tires leak off overnight, so you have to pump tires up every time you want to drive it. I did take the mud flaps off this. Anyway, I'm going to get back to tearing down this F-150 we picked up. I bought this truck. It was already being parted out, and I figured I could make my money back. I bought it and some other things for $300, and I think everything together, I made back about $100 so far. So I gotta get back tearing this down and getting what we can off of it. Done sold the wood and stuff. Ain't paid yet, but I got a sale pending. So check out the eBay store in the description below. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll be bringing you some more how-to videos because I got plenty of cars to take stuff off of.